how do you recommend people approach this? Firstly, this ceremony and this plant, because you use the plant or the two plants in a ceremonial way, but there are people that just take it without a ceremony, and there are charlatans in this world as well who maybe abuse people's want of taking these sorts of ceremonies around the world. What do you think about those?
Well, this ceremony, it's a really particular ceremony, and to run a ceremony, I will highly suggest to do that with authorized people by the ancestral tribes. The problem what you will be faced if you do that without this kind of backup, most of the time nothing will happen wrongly. That means you will do a yahe and you will get high and you will have some nice vision, and doesn't matter if you have any backup or not. But what I used to say, it's if I do the comparison, it's like if you do a plastic surgery and you have a friend just next to the corner who have beautiful knife and he provides plastic surgery, but he's not a doctor. But he have a good knife. But the problem is maybe this guy also was you say nurse. Yes, he provide help for doctor for plastic surgery for several years already, and he feel I know what the doctor do, so I may cut myself and put the backs on the boobs on the back of the people, and she will look great. And in fact, most of the time he will be successful. The problem will be what he get exposed is if anything gets wrong, he won't know what to do. For such reason, the doctor have to be trained for several years. Just in case something gets wrong, he will know what to do. And the same happened with the ceremony of Yahe. If some guy start to have a really complicated situation, you must know what to do and who to call for help. If you don't know, you will face a really complicated situation. The guy who will be doing the ceremony and the people who participate to the ceremony, they can be really confused, and the ceremony won't be nice for them. And for such reason, I always say to the people, be sure when you do a ceremony, the guy who run the ceremony, it's a approved guy for tradition of Yahweh. It's like if you do a plastic surgery, be sure it's a doctor. It's not just some guy who have a nice knife. It's not good enough. It's not a matter of knife. And here, even for the Yahe, it's not a matter of to find a good medicine. And also to have a good medicine, it's something really, I may say, tricky. Because when you prepare the medicine, all the feeling you get during the preparation will be involved on the medicine. So when you buy Yahe or ayahuasca by internet, you don't know the people in what mood they was when they prepare it. And all this situation, you will receive it. Can be nice, can be awful. And for such reason, also, most of us, we only use the Yahe we brew ourselves. In rare occasion, if you have a really huge confidence with some taita, you may buy some Yahe from him. But for his taita also will be a concern, because if you misuse the Yahe for his Yahe, he will be responsible. So the taita don't please to sell their own Yahe to somebody they don't know pretty well.